Good morning. Good morning. Let that shit go. How did you guys sleep? I slept. I don't know. I've been having a rough sleep lately. I just wanted to talk to you guys today. Um, so I thought maybe I would get on here and do a reading. There's my thing saying I'm live. Let's see. I'm trying to get this old thing off there. Taurus. I mean, there it is. Okay. I know it's kind of early, so I guess I'll just start pulling cards and see what Spirit wants to talk about. Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors. Okay. So it looks like someone out here is trying to make a decision to start something new. I do feel like it's a soul urge. Whatever you're being asked to do is something like your soul is asking you to do it. It will bring sunshine, is what I feel like, right? So I don't know. I think you're struggling to make the decision. This is just a collective reading, so it's for everybody. I feel like, honestly, like once you start focusing on what you have, the good stuff, I feel like there's something here, like you're going to understand something. Like I feel like there's the letting go energy, there's a acceptance energy, like I understand the reasoning behind this, right? Tell me what's happening here. Okay, so I feel like you're a little confused about the decision. You do want wish fulfillment, and that's where your soul is taking you. I think what you really want is stability. And I think it's coming to you. I see the sun, which is the happiest card in the deck, right? New beginnings that you can't even anticipate, but there is some kind of like letting go of something. There's something holding you back from like the higher energy of the Empress here. Something you feel is missing. Possibly stability. Possibly there's something spiritually, that you're not feeling, or you're not something. What are you saying goodbye to? I feel like, Five of Cups is usually about crying, but this is like someone saying, bye, bitch, leaving. It could be to like an old lover. You know what I mean? Knight of Cups is here. So it could be you saying goodbye to someone that you said goodbye to before, and, and they come back in. It's like you don't see it coming. You're like kicking it, and here they come, and you're like, bye, bitch. I feel like you're just finding this freedom thing, this freedom feeling, stepping into your power. I feel some emperor energy coming in, like with these kings, right? There could also be like a potential love offer here for someone, It looks like you've got a choice of two. There could be a King of Cups or a King of Pentacles. So it could be about love or money, or it could be one person having both, But the Lovers is here. feel like for some of you, there is someone that you've been holding on to, you know, like even though you let them go, I feel like you still think about them. They're still in your energy. Yeah, it could be somebody that really was pretty shady behavior is what I feel like. So that's what I see happening here. Okay, so we'll just clear away that. We'll see if there's any other like messages for anyone else. That's the fun part. I'm not doing signs today because I have my grandson coming over. My baby grandson. He's really little. So I just don't know that I have long enough to do all 12 signs about something, you know. So I thought I would just maybe do 5 or 6 different decks and see what the messages are. See if they resonate with you. See what's going on with the Kipper deck. Spirit, what do you want to tell my collective? These are the people that have subscribed to my channel. Okay, so yeah, so there's some kind of I do see sudden wealth at the bottom of the deck here. But the cards I have are, can you see? I've got courtship, family room, and concern. The numbers are 4, 21, and 33. 33 is always about, to me, it's about ascended masters, and only because I mean that's what it is. It's connected to ascended masters, and if a person has a life path of 33, then they're on an ascended master path. You know, they are learning something because you know they want to be a professional at it. You know what I mean? What would an example be? Saint Germain. That's the only one I've ever looked up. And I was just kind of like guided there one day. Saint Germain is the ascended master of transmuting energy. And I've been getting that message a lot lately, you know, with the gratitude message and, you know, setting your alarm, making a habit of being grateful all day and staying in the present moment, being grateful for what's right in front of you, you know, because it's been a big theme in my readings, like, well, I think since before Christmas, you know, like I think it started showing up in the December reads. So the month of December, I was getting that, you know, maybe even the end of November. I'm not quite sure, but what I feel like is happening here is, you know, there could be a partnership with someone in your family, right? Um, and it's about something that's concerning. I feel like there's more than one person in your family getting together because there's something going on. And I feel like there's a need for someone to step in, right? Let's get some clarity on this. Because this looks like, man, it could go in 100 different directions. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what this is. Tell me about the courtship card, Spirit. Okay, so maybe there's a need to set boundaries, right, with someone. Yeah. Okay, so this could be about work. It really could, because the Eight of Pentacles is here, right? And the Six of Wands. Again, the two people. So there's two people setting boundaries, working on something. Moving forward, Two of Wands, choosing what's best for. You're upset. This is something that has kept you up all night. It could be about children or a child or a message. You know, because there's a page here. So I don't know. Maybe you have to draw some lines with someone in your family. You know, like if you're married, maybe you have a child and you went up all night. You're worried about them. are running amok, right? Um, I feel like anyway, I feel like there's someone that's a partner in this with you. Like, even if you're not married, I feel like there's someone here helping you at least talk it through, right? Family room. So, Hermit card. This is a Virgo energy. Ace of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like there's something somebody's hiding in the family. Like there's some kind of big dark secret here. Yeah, there is. Spirit knows about it, and Spirit's telling someone about it. I feel like it's honestly maybe whoever is watching this reading. Because the Hermit, the Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Just this Nine of Pentacles alone, you know, it's like it shows that bird saying something in that. Sorry about that. My microphone was. That bird almost looks like it's telling her a secret, you know, like it just told her something, you know, and she's like, shh. So there's a secret, and I feel like someone is trying to talk to Spirit about what to do. Like you're trying to find out, like, how can I, what's the action, you know, because I do feel like there's something going on here. I feel like the reason I'm saying it's in your family is because the family room card, right? But you know, the Eight of Pentacles comes out here too, and I feel like it could very well be about your work as well, like something going on. But there's a secret, and I feel like someone's about to be, you know, made aware of it. Like, it could be you. I think the truth might be very, very sad, right? Three of Swords, and scary. But there's a need for some truth here. There's some need for some judgment. There's some need for some honest, stern action. King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air energy. Guy's smart, you know, like this is like basing decisions on your knowing, right? And you do know because you're in the Hermit here. So once you get this information, I think it shocks you for a minute. But you're ready. You're ready to draw the line in the sand. You're like, you know what? No, there's got to be a boundary here. And then let's not forget this 33 card, which is definitely Ascended Master energy. So whatever this is, you know, like someone could be actually experiencing something about being Ascended Master. Like they're trying to hone some specific skill. And maybe that's why the Eight of Pentacles is here. It's like talking about someone with a 33 life path trying to figure it out, you know? So let's just clarify the 33 card. Spirit, tell me what that 33 card is all about. It's about healing and wish fulfillment. It's about ending a cycle. It's about ending a cycle and beginning a new, having a new beginning. I feel like this is about confidence and owning your power, understanding your power, and surrendering. So, 33, concern. So I'm wondering if there could be concern about healing. There could be concern about something that's closing out, you know, and maybe you're like, what's happening next, you know? But Two of Swords, surrendering is what's happening, you know? At the bottom, sorry, God, what was that? At the bottom of the deck, we have a sudden wealth. So it's like a lucky break. You know what I mean? This card. It looks like a lucky break. And this is your overall energy. Number 11 card. So if this message is resonating with you, you might want to look up. Oops. Time for gratitude, you guys. Time for gratitude. What are you grateful for? am grateful for my warm, cozy bed. I'm so glad I have it. Okay, so this is a lucky thing. This sudden wealth is coming out with the Wheel of Fortune. Lucky, 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 right? It's like Spirit bringing in the wealth. What exactly is happening here, Spirit? Knight of Cups. Nine of Wands. What are they doing in that Nine of Wands? Telling their truth. We got a lot of like heart chakra activation going on in this sudden wealth, is what I'm seeing, and the big sword of truth coming out too. Like, I'm wondering, can the sudden wealth card mean a wealth of information suddenly coming in? The Nine of Pentacles is about having a lot of hardships, but understanding what they gave you and not feeling like a victim, right? The Nine of Wands in its highest form is a heart activation. I mean, this guy's heart is wide open. His arms are wide open. Everything he has to say has value, and he knows it. You know, he just knows. And that's all that the healing is about, right? Healing. Four of Swords, High Priestess. So what I'm feeling this is saying is like you're getting messages about something, right? About what your past, what your life has given you. If you're 33, then you've had a lot of stuff going on, right? A lot. So I feel like your higher self is just like cluing you in on like what exactly you did have, what exactly you did get, you know, in return for whatever experience. So I feel like I am talking to someone out there that has a 33 life path number, or, you know, 33 number for March 3rd birthday, maybe February 1st, May 4th, maybe. But anyway, I feel like there's healing coming. I feel like it's a lucky break. I feel like actually lucky. I can't think of what, is it Jupiter that's the lucky one? Or Saturn? I don't know why I can't remember. I need to make a cheat sheet and like hang them on my walls so I could just look over. Okay, so I feel like there's Empress energy here, which is about self-love and understanding your value, and then a lot of manifesting going on is what it's saying. Like, I feel like you figure out some kind of truth and it really does set you free. Because a lot of times, like, you know, if we have like a bad life experience or a negative life experience over and over and over, we tend to feel like a victim. And I just feel like there's something breaking in that for someone, right? You're understanding like it actually opened you up, it actually opened your heart, is what I'm feeling like, because you've got all these like King, Knight, and Page of Cups, which is about love, right? I feel like what you're realizing is how much the experiences have changed you. I feel like you love yourself, you find yourself valuable, you are kind of like embracing the Empress energy, which is all about nurturing, you know. So um yeah, I do feel like you're manifesting a lot of money too. um how exactly are they manifesting the money, Spirit? How exactly are they doing that? How are they doing that? Well, it's just like I was saying before. It's like you're understanding the value of the experiences, you know. I feel like your higher self is the one exposing that truth to you, or spirit. You know, you could be having dreams, but it is really kind of time to heal up yourself from like feeling like everything bad happens to me. You know what I mean? So let's see. Let's get a different deck and we'll ask for even more messages. Just see what's going on in the collective today. What do they need to know? All right, let's look at the Akashic. Let's just pull a couple from this and see what's going on in the Akashic records. I feel like these cards have a really special messages every time. Okay, so it looks like there's someone like in your energy, or it could be you, but I feel like maybe it's got something to do with the way somebody sees themselves, like, right? It's an ego card. Let me see who's here. Hi. Hi, Ramesh. How's it going? Do you have a question? Did you hit the like button? Are you subscribed? I like to read from my subscribers. So if you've subscribed and hit the like button and you write down what your question is, I'll pull cards on you. So here's what I feel like. I feel like there's about to be a big change in someone's life. I feel like your higher self is showing you what is really all there. How the divine moves through you. You're feeling it, you're understanding it. Again, ascended master energy. So I'm getting a lot of that message. I'm looking at my thing right now, and I have 3 and 3 up there. So again, remember I just saw the 33 a minute ago. So the Buddha prepares is here. So I'm feeling like you can find power within yourself, right? You just have to find it. Take some deep breaths. I feel like there's some of you who feel like you're stuck. You know, like it could be feeling like, God, am I ever going to move forward? Is anything ever going to change in my life? And Spirit is like, yeah, you're not stuck at all. You're preparing for the next great thing, you know? And I have been getting messages about that too. Like it is time for us to raise our vibration. So I feel like that's a message. So if you're allowing your higher, like, here's the thing, like what I'm not even going to draw any more cards on this because I almost see it now. It's like you are kind of, if this is for you, it's like you're arguing between your higher self and your human self, you know, and then in the middle is the balance, right? Will, wisdom, and mind. It's when you balance the human piece and the spiritual piece. It's happening, and it's happening soon. Give me a moon message on this for like time wise. Like what's happening here? What's the magic? When's the magic happening? Okay, so this could have something to do with an eclipse, right? Like, remember when we made all the eclipse things? And we have I think, two different times of the year where we have eclipse season, right? Where we have a couple of eclipses in a row. So I want to say I could be wrong, but for some reason I'm hearing like Aries. So remember when the eclipse was in Aries? I don't know if you're a journaler or you take notes, but think about that because I kind of feel like there's a culmination, like there's a big ending and a brand new beginning coming. And I think it's all about the eclipse that when you made your moon wish, right? When you made your eclipse wish. Remember when we did that and I was telling you, that it takes sometimes like 6 to 18 months, for that eclipse cycle to like um, cycle and happen, right? Well, I think you're getting close. So I feel like whenever the next full moon eclipse is, I know we have eclipses in July, but we have them another time too. And I'm drawing a blank here, but I just feel like there's this balancing act going on for someone between body, mind, and soul. And it's happening, right? It is. It's coming to, you're getting what you want. I feel like you're preparing for it. So if you're not like working on tapping in, I feel like this card is saying like it's kind of asking you to do it. Okay, let's see what this Ramesh. Good morning, Monette. Come on faster? Why are you talking to me like that? I'm not going to read for you. I'm not going to read for you, Ramesh. You can't talk to me like that. Fuck you. Angel Spirits Guides, give me some messages for my collective, my subscribers, the polite ones. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so I see a new beginning, but I feel like you're struggling. Maybe you're struggling with love. Maybe you're struggling with heart activation, or you have yourself a little bit guarded here. I do feel like there's alignment coming in. There could be like some kind of issues with your mother or with nurturing. Like maybe you have like a blockage there because of that. Okay. I feel like you're gaining confidence here. I feel like you're trying to manifest something, but I do feel like you're maybe just not quite sure how or something like I do feel like there's heart activation being done here. I feel like there's someone coming in offering love. I think it's your wish fulfillment, and I also feel like it's going to be successful. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with this situation, because I feel like it's pretty good, but something happened in the past. I feel like, you know. I feel like there's something that was over, but I feel like there's something new coming in. You know what I mean? I do. I feel like Cupid's arrow is here, and I feel like it's coming in. There's an ending to a relationship, and another one's coming in behind it. This might be somebody that you met like at a coffee shop, and you just liked them, right? Like you just got along really well. Like this is kind of like a random kind of thing, but that's your new beginning, whatever that was. Whatever that was, like, so if you haven't met this person yet, I feel like you could be meeting them for coffee. Hello, good morning for coffee. Are you guys having coffee with me? Sorry, guys, I just kicked someone off here because they were just a fucking jerk. So I'm feeling a little frazzled, actually. I can't stand it when people talk disrespect. I don't even get paid to do this, so nobody can just come on here and talk shit to me. Got it? Like, no. This is something I do because Spirit asks me to do it. And it's more about spiritual messages than it is about anything else. And I'm not going to let anyone talk to me like that. I'm just fucking sick of I'm just not going to do it. And you're not welcome here if you can't be nice. I will kick your ass out. I don't care. I don't care. All right. So I feel like what happened is there was kind of like a breakup here, a separation. You know, like there could have been like someone being giving you silent treatment and you felt abandoned, right? You're sad. I feel like the person that did it to you was a narcissist, you know, and like a really big game player. They probably even like sabotage the connection. And I feel like it really stumps you. Like it kind of knocks you for a loop here. But what I'm seeing though is like a lot of really good energy coming too. Like you got to work through the struggle, you know, of whatever happened. But don't forget, I feel like you're like someone new's coming in, you know, and saying like, hey, I don't know, you're just meeting, having coffee. It's really light, but I feel like it's exciting, right? And it's right after this, whatever, this person or whatever walks away from you. And so I feel like it knocks you down for a second, but I feel like there's something else coming in that's like giving your confidence back, making you, you know, understand how beautiful you are, because I think it's just like a random meeting. You know, like maybe you're just in Starbucks reading a book and in walks somebody who thinks you're just glowing with beauty. And that's kind of what I see happening here. So let's see. Tell me who this King of Cups is. Tell me about the King of Cups. What's the King of Cups want to say? I think this is part of your transition, you know, your own. Like you're transforming because of whatever happened. Like there's something that ends, and every time something ends, something new begins, but also like it changes who we are. And what I feel like is you grew a lot. maybe from the breakup. Maybe you grew a lot just from that, right? Because what I'm seeing is like not only the Empress is here, but you got a couple of queens. You've got Queen of Pentacles, which is kind of like pre-Empress energy. She's grounded and stable, solid, knows her value. And the Queen of Wands, which is like magical and magical, confident. And she's here with this Empress. So I'm feeling like you got a lot of really nice energy right about now. No wonder people are coming in. No wonder people are being attracted to you, because I see it. Like you could have more than one person coming toward you because you're just radiating beauty. It's because of the heart activation. You know what I mean? It is. And it's because of the reality. You see, right over here is what you're getting is alignment. And it doesn't matter if someone walks away from you or not if you're aligned. You know what I mean? You know what that feels like to have body, mind, and soul working in unison. You do. And so I feel like this just kind of almost even makes you grow more, the breakup, right? It makes you tighten up your relationship with spirit, is what I feel like. Okay, so what I kind of am seeing is like, I see like with all this cool queen energy, I feel like you're just loving yourself more, moving forward. You're making healthy choices, your self-love, right? And that's why you're attracting all the good stuff. You're manifesting wish fulfillment. You're going to be very successful. I see a wedding card here. So I don't know if that's like, someone actually getting married. What it is talking about is soul connection, eternal love, and an everlasting promise. Right? So tell me tell me what's happening with this Nine of Cups and the Success card. You're moving forward. Definitely. What I think is happening is you're noticing that you've been in a pattern, maybe about love or lovers, the kind of people that you attract in your life. You know what I mean? Like you could be. You could also be attracting, like I said, many options, because your heart is wide open. I do believe you're following your soul and lined up because the Chariot's here. And I feel like what this opens you up to is like a plethora of choices, you know? Like you have all kinds of choices, not just one person. It's not just this one person who walked away. Tell me what this, tell me what happened with this person in the very beginning. What is this and what happened? Eight of Cups. This is like somebody who was fake. This is someone who just like fucked you over in some way. And they weren't even being their real self. And like I said, I don't think that this knocks you down for very long at all. So I don't know that you're like, yeah, I don't think you're knocked down by this guy or this girl. Let me see. Give me some messages for my collective. Okay. I feel like it's time to release, release, surrender, whatever else is there that's not serving you anymore. You know what I mean? The only one that's no good, that's really like kind of a stuck energy, is that five of wands. And it's almost like you're competing for someone's attention. And you're the goddamn Empress. So I can't imagine you doing that for very long. I feel like you're just like done. And the person that did this maybe is missing you, and when they realize what happened. But I don't think I don't think they are a healthy choice for you. And I think you realize it, right? It's over. And you're feeling like, well, if it is a soul contract, then I feel like it must be done, you know, because I'm ready to move forward. I think I learned that lesson and I'm moving on. And I think you did too. And if you didn't, I feel like you will, right? Because I feel like, I don't think your spirit guides are the one like guiding you. It's about your North Node. It's about your purpose. It's about having freedom. You know what I mean? So whoever this is, I feel like it's somebody that walked away. And if you have any kind of feeling like you would ever like to get back together with them, I mean, just remember who you are and what this felt like and what it feels like now. Because what I feel like, whoever I'm reading for, is attracting the attention of a lot of people. You know, it's not just one. It's not just this one person. It's you. And here's what I'm wondering, like, are you suddenly successful? Are you in the public image? Hi, Toad. How's it going? Nice to meet you. All right. So let's see. What else cards didn't we do yet? We didn't do the lovers yet. You want to do love? Let's do it. Let's see what the romance angels have to say. Spirits, angels, guides, give me some messages for my subscribers and from the angels. Okay, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. I do see an engagement coming here, and a honeymoon and true love with someone from a past life relationship. I also see wedding. So I kind of feel like there's someone coming in here. Now, there could be some differences between the two of you. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you have different kinds of religious upbringing. Maybe you're on different sides of the fence politically, you know, but there's definitely a difference. I feel like this is nothing that can't be worked through with honesty and conversation, you know, because heart to heart conversation is here. I feel like there's a lot of passion. How this is how you'll know who I'm talking about. There is a lot of passion between you and this person, and Spirit is saying trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. This is someone that you know from another life. Like, this could be an old lover that you've already been with, or it could be someone that you know don't recall in this, like you've never met them in this life, but you recognize them somehow. Like, there's a soul recognition, you know. You feel some type of way, just like that, you know. You feel like this is true love. You know why? Because you're being guided by angels to each other, you know. That's what I'm seeing. And I feel like whatever the difference is, like, so let's talk about what the differences could be that are, like, it's talking about religious upbringing and your spiritual path having something to do with your love life, right? So maybe it's something that's a core belief for you, but there's nothing here that can't be ironed out with honesty and conversation, and that's what I'm seeing here. So this is true love. So I feel like, and it's moving up, up, up. Like you're going, like the honeymoon card is here. So maybe you're going on a trip together. But again, like you want to know something, I've never really looked and saw this in this card before. But wherever this honeymoon is taking you, like there's water and the streets are water, it looks like, like so it could be like Venice, right? But it's saying enjoy the holiday bliss or the bliss of holiday time together, honeymoon. But do you see like there's an angel that's actually driving that boat? So it's like for the first time in my life, looking at these cards, I'm really seeing like there's 3, 4 cards, 5 cards here that are definitely showing me that angels are guiding it. So past life relationship, yeah. So you have higher realms like guiding you together. So this is so good. I feel like how you're going to know this person is the way you feel. Like, because it's just like this hopelessly in love. Oh my God, I'm going to melt into you, you know? Hey, Erica, how's it going? So, should we clarify on this? This is good. Let's see if we can figure out who it is. We'll get a couple of kickers and see if we can get any. Spirit, can you give me a hint for my watchers? Like, tell me about this relationship. It's definitely differences. It could be like cultural differences too. You know what I mean? Just the way you were raised. I would hate for it to be something like, you have difference in color of skin, because that could be one of the messages too. But I think we, as a whole world, hopefully have moved past that kind of nonsense. I sure as hell hope so. So let's clarify who this could be. How are they going to know this person? Okay, it could be somebody that you work with. It could be that somebody that comes into your life to make something fair too, because it looks like you're in despair and you're working really hard, and then this judication comes in. So judication is kind of like like a judge, it reminds me of like the judgment card, where your soul rises to the surface and makes the decisions, right? And then there's that marriage card. Holy cow. I'm wondering if it could be a Scorpio because the coffin card's at the bottom. I'm trying to get like hints about who this could be. Marriage card, kind of like the lover's card, could be a Gemini, right? I'm just shot in the dark. The number 38 card here, which is 11. So the cards up here all have 3s in them, 3, 3, 3, 3. So I feel like this is a divinely orchestrated meeting. And I do feel like it's either you making things fair for them or them making things fair for you in some way. It is about money or finances or work. It's something to do with something like that. It could be somebody, maybe that's the boss of where you work. I don't know. Something. Okay, let's get, not these cards. Okay, Spirit, clarify a past life relationship for this reading. Who is this person? A Tower moment. Scorpio, Aries. It could be somebody you feel like you missed an opportunity with and they're coming in or you want to go toward them. It is going to be successful. Eight of Wands is the one moving it. Remember me telling you about all the angels? There's like 4 cards or 5 cards, like with angels, like guiding you two together. You know, so something, it's coming together. It is the Fool card, Aries. Aries. I feel like it could start out kind of, you know, kind of slow. Maybe messages here and there. But I do feel like, honestly, I feel like, so this person comes in and it's telling me how much you feel for this person, like just like that. It's like soul recognition, you know? I feel like you feel like you're flying when you're with them, almost like your feet aren't even touching the ground. You know what I mean? Have you ever had that happen? I remember, I'm going to tell you a story about the very first time I kissed someone, and I felt like I was kind of like walking on clouds for like a whole week. I was 16 or something, you know. Anyway, it was my first kiss and I'll never forget it. And that's what this made me think of. You see how his feet are flying up in the air and like he's like his heart's expanding, like he's so excited. He's met this person and it could be a fire sign, but this is the one. This is the one. This is the Hierophant here. So what's the Hierophant, Sag? Hi, Erica. Yeah. There's crazy shit happening, huh? I feel it too. But whoever this is for, this is exciting. This is exciting. It's like true love. It's like this beautiful roll of forward movement. You know, I don't know who this is for. I'm not doing like sign to sign. I'm just doing like a random reading. Erica, I got the little cruising machine coming over today. The catnapper. I sing him this song all the time and he laughs. Oh, so what's been going on, Erica? Do you need me to pull a card for you? I had an asshole on here just a little while ago. And I was like, fuck this. Fucking 5 in the morning or whatever time it is. I think you and me are the only ones on here. I didn't wake up well. I hate that feeling. I know. I don't handle it well. Sometimes when that kind of shit happens to me, I'm like, why do I even look at the chat? Why do I let people even bother me? You don't have a specific question. Okay. All right. Yeah, I kicked him off. He asked me to do a reading for him, and I was kind of like already reading some cards that were on the table. And then he left like, I don't even know how many messages. I'm ready. My turn's next. Da-da-da. No one was even on the channel. And then when I saw all that, he's like, I don't know. He's just being really impatient. And I just told him to fuck off. I'm like, I'm not going to even. Yeah, I'll give you a message. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing these cards right here. My homemade cards. I wondered, Spirit, can you tell me what Erica needs to hear today? Erica. It says, raise your vibe. To attract what you want, be what you want. It says magical. And then it says lonely. Are you feeling lonely? Something happening in divine timing. There's going to be a new path illuminated for you. Spirit is saying, like, choose wisely. One of them is really successful. I feel like this is going to call for you to have a balance, like between masculine and feminine, you know, energies. Like almost like, you know, when I do a reading and both the Emperor and the Empress come out, I kind of feel like that's what's happening here. maybe that is going to happen pretty soon for you. There's a new path. Choose wisely. It's really successful, but I feel like there's some kind of loneliness here. Secrets, the bottom of the deck. Be open to change. Listen to your gut feelings. There's a new start coming for you. You know, it's stable. And it's got something to do with you being the light. You know, like there's something maybe you're being asked to share about your life, or I don't know. Like, you know, it's my first thing that whenever I see a message like that is like, are you a writer? So I'm wondering, like, if you're I don't know. I know you write all the time, so it's that Chiron kind of feeling. Well, it's definitely heavy in, and it's in Aries. Do you have Aries in your chart at all? Not that it matters, because the North Node and Chiron are both in Aries right now. Aries is a pretty, like, out of all the signs, like, what do you think of when you see Aries, or, you know what I mean? Like, the people that I know that are Aries, I know one that's an asshole, like, in my personal world. I know one that's an asshole. And it almost reminds me of Emperor reversed. Like, he's very unkind, you know? He uses his energy in a negative way all the time. Like he has not figured it out. And I keep waiting for him to turn a corner, but I haven't seen it. But Aries, like Tyler's tarot is Aries. I think that, I could be wrong, but I also think that the autistic mystic is in Aries. And I don't know about Rich Lot, but I do feel like Aries, a lot of Aries, I mean, they can manifest money like a mofo. Actually manifest anything in the Emperor energy. You know, if you're in um, your highest place of energy, you can really do whatever you want. I kind of feel like, hi Monette. I feel like when an Aries doesn't get what they want, they throw a tamp. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you do have it. You have it in mode. I have some cleanup with friendships to do. Plus, I don't even have family to rely on. They rely on me. It's heavy. Aw. Well, you're a Cancer North Node, aren't you? That could be why your family relies on you. You know? I mean, Cancer is like the nurturer, right? Let me see what these cards are telling me about the loneliness. Okay, it's telling me that it's a decision, and the loneliness is really kind of going all the way back to home. I feel like the way out of that is to love yourself, self-care, you know. Tell me what the new path is going to be. Tell me what the new path is going to be. Yeah, there it is. What did I just say? The nurturer. So it is kind of your North Node energy, you know, like, I guess we all have it looks a different way, but Cancer is the mother of the zodiac. It's about nurturing people, and it's just who we came here to be, you know. It's what we came here to experience. So I feel like there is a new path being illuminated. This nurture card, I just feel like this is your higher self loving you, you know. I do. And I feel like they do it in our sleep, you know, like we're sleeping and they just come and like love on us, our human parts, ease our pain a little bit. Tell me what the I feel like there's some kind of like guilt is coming out. And I feel like you need to surrender it. Whatever kind of guilt. Could have something to do with Mars removing it. I feel like there could be an apology coming in too. I see you going like, I feel like you're growing a lot. There's still some stuff like I do feel like it could be home. Like you know, growing up. So I kind of feel like maybe the reason you're going through so much is because of Chiron. You know, that wounded healer. It's in Aries and it's trying to like show us stuff, you know, and that get her done energy of Aries, you know. Don't forget in the high side who that is. It's the Emperor. He can do whatever he wants, you know. And I kind of feel like what's happening is you're balancing between the masculine feminine energy. I just feel like you're working a lot right now. Like I just feel like you're gaining strength and empowerment. I think you're working toward wish fulfillment. I feel like you know how to use that emperor energy. And honestly, if there's any energy that you could actually heal your inner child wounds from, it really would be Aries, you know? Because I mean, it works. Don't you feel like Aries kind of works with, it's like after a destruction, it's a rebuild? Aries, brand new, you know, like something's tore down, something new is rebuilt. And tell me, Spirit, tell me what the new path is. Or, I mean, yeah, it says that it's about nurturing, but I want more. I want more energy here on that. Yeah, so what's happening? Like, I think you're being prepared for something really good. There it is. There's that Empress energy one more time, that nurturing, that love, that feminine part, you know? So I kind of feel like that's your North Node coming out loud and proud, you know? Like it's time, it's time, it's time for you to wear this energy, to own this energy, because it's what you came to do. It's loving other people, Erica. It's taking care of other people because you want to. It isn't because you have to. It's not because you're forced to. It's not because they rely on you and you feel obligated. It's because it's who you are. You know, you are the epitome of love. And I think a lot of people rely on you about it. Now, I just feel like there's something holding you back that you have to get let go of. You know, it's this lack mentality. It's maybe a rejected feeling, like limited, I'm not good enough, you know, like I feel like you've been working on cleaning that up since way before I met you. You know what I mean? I do. I feel like it's something, but you know, I mean, a lot of times when we go through some kind of abuse of any kind, childhood or sometimes when we start out in childhood with any kind of abuse or neglect, I feel like we take it into our adult life. And I mean, it's just part of the path, right? I feel like you're successfully working yourself through it. I really do. And it's all about loving yourself because, I mean, you have to fill up your own cup first, right? So if you're being called to be this beautiful empress, which is a pretty big, tall order, right? The Empress. She loves everything. She heals everything, right? But in order to get to this place, I mean, you gotta really honestly love yourself, right? And I feel like you're doing that. It is a decision. And I know that you work on it every day. I know you do. I'm so proud of you. But I also feel like there is something here about, oh no, sharing. Look at how many times you got the nurture card. I mean, seriously, you got like 4 cards saying nurture, you know? So I kind of feel like you're being shifted onto reality, that reality of just doing it. Like you don't, I feel like it's shifting the way you feel about it too. Like it's not like you feel like it's an obligation. You feel like it's a privilege when you get to this place of the Emperor. You realize this has been my plan the whole time, is to provide strength and light and love to all the people, all of them, whoever comes into my path. I love them. I take care of them. You know what I mean? And I know it's a lot. And you know, to be honest, you're just only 40 years old, so I kind of feel like, you know, it's a lifetime, it's a lifetime of shifting, you know, the North Node. It is. It's just a little bit at a time. Like probably the first time it shifted was probably when you're 18, and then I think it's right around 32. No, 36, 37, 18 and 18. Yeah, and so, I mean, because the North Node shifts like back to its normal place, right? But all those months in between, we're learning other stuff. Like now, you know, it's not in Cancer, it's in Aries. So what you're learning about right now is how to like um, balance that Emperor energy with that Empress energy. So I would imagine that's what's going on for you. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Who will nurture the mother then? Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm Cancer North Node too. I kind of think I guess from what I know now at 60, I guess there's part of me that still wants to explore what Tina wants, you know. But there's another part of me that feels like I don't need reciprocal. I don't need them to be reciprocal with their love anymore. You know what I mean? It's nice to be loved back, but I'm mostly talking about my kids, Erica, and I know you don't have kids, so maybe you don't, you know, understand or like relate to what I'm saying, but I don't even, I just feel like I'm learning a lot about unconditional love right now. You know what I mean? Like, do I really need them to love me back? It'd be nice, but if they don't, I mean, it's not going to kill me. I'm still going to love them anyways. It's like unconditional love. I've been getting so many messages about that a lot lately, like spiritual, like I'm in the middle of the night sleeping and spirits talking to me about what unconditional love is. You know what I mean? It's it's not expecting anything in return. It's just offering the love and like realizing that it's my higher self that reciprocates it. You know what I mean? If you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on enough, you'll feel that love just from your own self. And it doesn't feel like a slap in the face, you know, when they don't. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like I feel a lot better when I do things when I don't want something back. Do you know what I mean? When I don't feel like I have to control the situation, when I don't expect something. And I'm not talking about a love situation, like a lover situation, because I don't, to be honest, I don't really have any experience with reciprocated love in the romance department. Not one. I don't think I've ever experienced it. I mean, I've loved people, but they've never really loved me back. And that's how come it never works out, you know, because it's not reciprocated. And I think there's a message in that all by itself for myself. You know what I mean? Like, what is this fucking pattern? Well, basically, if they're not loving me back, maybe I'm not loving myself. And they're picking up on it. And so that's what I'm attracting, is that kind of behavior back. You don't need to thank me. You don't need to say thank you. You don't need to anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused too. Let me see what you guys are saying. Yeah, the purest form of love. I feel like it is too. Hi, Jess. Hey, Jess, thanks for putting up the timestamps yesterday. Man, I got really busy with the kids, and yeah. You know what? I've decided after this morning, I had a kind of a bad I am I'm not going to just I'm not going to just give free readings out on here anymore. I don't like the disrespect, and I just don't. I'm just not going to do it. This is my channel, and I just know I'm not going to do any free readings except for my people. If you've never been on this channel before and you just come on here and tell me that you want a reading, forget it. I'm not doing it. I don't care. I really don't. Yeah, how's that for some love? I just don't. I have to love myself here in this position. So no, I've never seen you on this channel before. I'm not going to give you a free reading. If you want a reading, there's a link. You can send me an email. You can send me a payment, and then we can do a reading. That's that. Oh, it was just early this morning, and it's just somebody that it's someone I have never even seen on the channel before, you know. So I'm just coming on here to chat with you guys. I have the kids coming. They should be here any second, actually, so I should probably go get ready for them. I'm not grouping you in. I'm just telling you that right now, in this very second, I'm still kind of angry. And I don't think people realize, like, and I'm not trying to feel sorry for myself here, but this shit takes a lot of energy to read cards. That energy, when it comes out, some of the cards are very powerful. And you can feel it when you touch them. I can feel it. Have you ever noticed how I touch the cards and read them? It's because I'm feeling the card. Sometimes you can just turn it over and you can feel it. And here's what I'm noticing. Like, someone wants one card, and so I pull one card. Okay, so for and you behave too. I'll pull around one card. There's one, the Magician, the Page of Cups, and the Two of Wands. So I feel like you're manifesting something, maybe a new beginning, or maybe you want to manifest some kind of a message from someone. But I really think, like, Spirit might be asking you, what do you really want, and is this the best thing for you? And there you go. Yeah. Well, maybe that's why I even had to have it happen today, was for you, Erica, because, yeah, your friends don't recognize that I put on all this energy and get their feelings hurt by truth and then clap back at me. It hurts. It does. I'm going through some shit myself. And, and I don't know. But yeah, especially on here, like, there are, a handful of people who I know love me and are my friends. You guys show up every time. And if you don't, you at least leave a message and let me know that you were here. I love that support and I love the friendships I've built. And I would love more. But there's always these negative people, and I work so hard every day to not live in a negative space, like in my head and in my heart. I work very hard to not be in that space. So somebody just randomly comes on here, and half the time I don't even know who they are. You know what I mean? And they're just, I don't know. I just can't handle it. You want to know, I just feel like, have you guys been like really looking into this? I've been trying really hard to keep up on the planets, because the planets are removing stuff out of our life. They are. And it kind of depends on where the planet placement is. But like Pluto, huge, huge planet, death and rebirth, rip it out, put on a new thing. And I feel like that energy is here. You know what I mean? Well, there's my grandkids, you guys. I want to say thank you for having coffee with me. I love you guys so much. And I hope you have a great day. And I'm probably going to be doing this early morning thing on a regular, because I'm going to start having the babies. So I love you.